な。青い地球ですよ。そしてこの間私が掴んだ HTV です。すごいと思いません？綺麗でしょ。でね、この見渡す限り水平線が見えますかね。これ地球が丸いの分かりますか？実際90分でね一周しちゃうんですよ。だから本当にね、地球って小さいなと思うんです。そしてこう見てください。これ青い地球があるんですけど、この大気のところってすごい薄いと思いません？この青いところ。空気ねいっぱいあると思ってましたけど、いや空気ってそんなないよというふうに思うようになりましたね。でその本当に下の方でしか人間は住めないんですよね。上の方は青く見えますけど、あそこは空気薄すぎて住めないですからね。すごいと思いませんか？これ
はうまく映るかな。こんな感じで宇宙船の外がドラゴンが出ましたね。
Soil types over different continents. So let's see. And then, of course, there's a lot of ocean. So usually we're over the ocean at first glance. I will tell you in just a moment where we are. There we go. So right now we are right over Africa. It's a little bit cloudy, as you can tell. But we're right over the continent of Africa. Hey, what's that? I think that's a Soyuz spacecraft. That's the spacecraft that's taken us home to planet Earth today. Oh my gosh. We might have to go take a look at that. That's pretty cool. It's a little bit smaller than the rest of the spacecraft, the space station, so you'll see if we go there, it'll be a little bit more crammed. But we're going, you can look all the way back to the back of the spacecraft, which is where the Russian segment is, and then you could look all the way forward to the front of the spacecraft, where the Japanese laboratory, the European laboratory, and the American laboratory are, and then back to the solar arrays where we started this morning when we were looking out the Japanese window. So other questions that were here are, what would you recommend as a job, and to what type of person would want to be an astronaut? I think people who would like to explore, of course people who like math and science, that's what this is all about. We have people in the office who are doctors, teachers, veterinarians, engineers, pilots, so all sorts of people become astronauts, and I think if you see it's just sort of cool, so I think people who like to do a little adventure.
The Progress vehicle, and there's the Red Sea back there behind us as we passed over. And then straight up, this is called Window 7. This is looking, we'll say nadir, or straight down at the Earth. And then over here, if you look over here, that's the Cygnus vehicle there. That'll be here for a couple more weeks into May. But looking down, that's the Arabian Gulf or the Persian Gulf, depending on your perspective. And now we're crossing over into Iran. That's what I suspect this is. baby pieces of Iran right here. And this is the, I need to double check my math there, but yeah, that's the Caspian Sea here. The Caspian Sea is beautiful as well. It's huge. First of all, enormous. I just can't get over how big it is. And then it has some really unique colors in the waters. The moonlooks look tropical. So as we make our way in the velocity vector, the direction that we're traveling right now, so we're still on an ascending nose, so we're still traveling northeast over the Earth, and then eventually we'll start heading south as we hit the transition point where we go from an ascending to descending node. So it'll be about 51 degrees north latitude, and then we'll start heading south, and then as it works right now, we'll hit sunset kind of over the Sea of Japan, or Japan here, so we're in the middle of Asia now, over Kazakhstan somewhere. A lot of cloud cover, not a whole lot